Hi, my name is Rebekah Barnett and I'm going to be answering the application questions doing this video process here. I've also got my answers which are worded a little bit differently, free text. So the first question I'm going to start off with, I'm going to skip the the first question of please tell us about your practice, as I've got some of my artist statement already written down. However, one key element of my practice is that I focus on multidisciplinary work with combining performance work with clay and clay ceramics, working in unfired clay and fired ceramic as a process, as a journey. And that has been fresh in my practice this year. I also work with well-being and how I use clay as a therapeutic process and a medicine for myself, and how I can share that with others in workshops and everything else like that. So the second question, when, where and why did you begin working in clay? So this actually started a long time ago. It started when I was at school. My teacher just brought out some clay and I was the only one who was interested and wanted to grab and hold it. Being dyslexic, I never knew I was dyslexic at school, but I always struggled with academic stuff and stressed out and wanted to be perfect at everything. But I found with clay that my hands absorb all this knowledge, and it's almost like my hands have its own brain, because it's the days I don't feel well or and not being the brightest, don't have to think about it that much, because my hands already have learnt all that skill, which I think is just beautiful. My careers advisor at school told me to do a job which will help me be financially stable in the future, or one what's more successful, and I just, in my gut instinct, knew that wasn't for me. I wanted to do something which I actually loved in the future, doing a job which I love, so it doesn't become a job, it becomes a passion of life. So I went with ceramics, and it's been with me ever since. Okay, so the next question is, why do you work with clay ceramics and what does it mean to you? So as you heard in the last question, the arts answer, this is so cringy, but it means everything to me. In particular, I found that it's become and meaning everything to me in like my life, my life's passion, I guess. At the age of 21, cool. is that when I hit rock bottom, unfortunately, with my mental health this year, and although it was an awful thing, and and everything, I realised without doing that, I would have never realised how much I need ceramics and clay in my life, and how much it means to me. It was the one thing in the day when I couldn't get out of bed, but the clay was in the corner of my room. It pushed me to get out of bed, and just the therapeutic qualities. It's just everything. I think that's why I work with it, the therapeutic qualities and how extraordinary of a material it is. It can be vitreous, it can be solid, it can be malleable. You can add different materials to it. It's beautiful. Okay, then we've got, what are your aspirations? So my aspirations is, unfortunately because of COVID, I've not been able to perform live anywhere, but have the confidence now, and I think I've gained that this year in being able to perform live, so performing live with my ceramics, and also getting people to have conversations with people on why I do the work, but also how they've interpreted my work is just a main aspiration for me. Another one is to start carrying out workshops and sharing the knowledge of me, of this technique I've created with paper clay, to hopefully help others how it's helped me, just to share it out and bring it out. I also think the education system is amazing. However, after I did a placement last year, the academic, the arts is overlooked by the academic. It's seen as if we've got time, we'll fit that in element, not a balance between both. So yeah, thank you for your time, and thank you for listening, and see you soon.